Taylor Swift received police protection for her gigs in August. Taylor's mum and manager reportedly threatened to axe the shows unless the escort was provided. This came just days after the authorities foiled a bomb plot at Taylor's concert in Austria. There have been suggestions that the Mayor of London and the Home Secretary both pushed the police into providing Taylor with the support. But the Metropolitan Police have denied this. And speaking on Jeremy's show a little earlier, Labour peer Harriet Harman said that this story raised some questions about who actually pays for police protection.
You would expect the police to be briefing the Mayor of London and the Home Secretary when there's a massive event. I mean, you only have to think of the Ariana Grande concert in Manchester. You know, there's safety issues always with huge crowds of people. So I think that making the situation safe and everything running smoothly is their complete job. And then the question is, who should pay for it? Should it be the taxpayer paying for it? Or should Wembley be paying for it? Or should Taylor Swift be paying for it?
So, Kevin, who should have fitted that bill? Should it have been Taylor herself?
Well, given that concerts were cancelled in Austria because there was a suicide bomb plot uncovered, which was real, I would have thought it would have been wrong not to protect her, actually. I don't mind people having to pay for escorts. Then you could charge football teams or rugby teams. They get escorts. But then if Harry Styles is going to open a shop or appear somewhere and there's a big crowd and the cops turn up, should you charge him? There are lots of big, complicated reasons. I think the idea that the Home Secretary and the Mayor of London, I think that's baloney, that angle, because when she was in Cardiff and when she was in Edinburgh, where she did concerts, she got police escorts there too. It's just the grade of the police escort.
So in this conversation that whether Taylor Swift should get any police protection or not, I think Taylor Swift should get police protection. So her Carole Malone argument that she definitely thinks that Taylor Swift should not get the police protection because she's not royal, she's not politician. And so the problem is there is huge crowd, hundreds of thousands of people will be going to the concert, and they are British citizen, United Kingdom citizen, and they should be protected. It's not all about Taylor Swift, but it's also about the whole concert, where during Ariana Grande concert, you know, some people got killed, and it should be like that for Taylor Swift, you know, because there is a threat. In Vienna, she had to cancel the shows in Vienna, and so Carole Malone's argument was why the British taxpayer has to pay for the security of Taylor Swift because of her mother demanding. It's not about her mother demanding. It's about the security, in my opinion, of Taylor Swift personally, plus her crew, and plus the people. If she is under threat, and the whole show will be under threat because of the hundreds of thousands of people will be visiting, and she also putting the money, you know, hundreds of millions of pound sterling money going into the UK society, into the London economy, stimulate the economy, and they should have that protection. You know, they said the royal or politician has to be protected. So is Taylor Swift, because she putting in hundreds of millions of dollar or pound sterling into the London economy. So what's this? Carole Malone, she's just so adamant that she shouldn't be protected. And also the Prince Harry, he needs protection because he is under threat. In the when he is in England, people, you know, of the British media lies about his visit, about his life, and he's under threat. You know, him and Meghan and his family is under threat, and Carole Malone shouldn't think him and his family shouldn't get any royal protection, shouldn't have any police protection. But he also wants to pay, and they said he cannot pay, and so is Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift cannot pay either. But he's Taylor Swift stimulating hundreds of millions of dollar or pound sterling into London economy, but they refuse to protect. So I think it's wrong. That's what I think. Let's see what Carole Malone is saying.
In London, because of course it's the week after the gigs are cancelled in Vienna and Austria over the suicide plot, the suicide bomb plot, then the cost would have been far more than, say, asking
economy.
£5,000. Yeah, the cost would have
Exactly.
been far more than the £5,000.
We actually
or whatever, or
struggled to
10
get
grand,
any
whatever
kind
it
of
was.
price on how much this sort of escort costs, and I suppose that's because it would change depending on the number of police involved. It would change depending on the time of day and all sorts of things.
Well, they're there anyway, aren't they? It's just where you deploy them. It's not withdrawing at all. It's just when if he comes for a private visit and it's all under the radar, they're not going to turn up and take him around with blue flashing lights. If he came on official business, they almost certainly would.
Well,
That's what the court case is about.
So, part of the confusion with Harry is not that they turned around and said you'll have to pay for it. They said you'll have to pay for private security.
Yes.
What he wanted was to pay for
guns.
Our police. They wanted to pay for
guns. Yes.
Well, and I suppose the information that the police would have that private security wouldn't necessarily have.
But
and to that end, perhaps if we're going to give an escort to Taylor Swift, then we need to do it for Harry too.
Well, no, I don't think we should do it for Harry either. But, I just think if a pop star's job becomes so difficult, it is not the responsibility of the people in whatever country she's going to tour. It's not the cop's job or the taxpayer's job in that country to protect her. It isn't. We've got policing issues here. We have people who need protecting in this country, who live in this country and are part of the system.
So where do you draw the line on that then? So Taylor Swift has to pay for her own. Harry Styles has to pay for his own.
They all should have to pay for their own. All of them.
The England team has to pay for their own.
I don't know. Are the England team? Do they have a special guard?
You pay.
See, the problem is I don't think Taylor Swift can or cannot afford. She definitely can afford to pay for the police protection. The problem is they will not pay. They will not allow anybody pay for the police protection because the police has all the information about the plot and all that. But she thinks they shouldn't be paying. And I think they should be paying because Taylor Swift putting, that's the reason they protecting the royal family because they are bringing in the money. So is Taylor Swift. So that's my argument. So what do you think?